Today we are in one of my favorite communities and frankly one of y'all's favorite communities considering how many of y'all have purchased in this neighborhood. But we are taking a look at Lennar's Somerset floor plan. This is going to be a 4-bed, 3.5 bath, 2,666 square feet. Drum roll on the price. $328,990. A deal, a deal. We're gonna take a look through this floor plan because I think this is hands down one of the best laid out 2-story floor plans that we have seen from Lennar. So that's enough talking, let's take a look. Starting off extra strong because you can fit probably like 4 to 6 cars on this driveway alone for this specific house. And it is not always the case for every single house, but I do like to mention that because for those of you guys who like to host and like to have guests over, it's important that you have driveway space. You gotta have somewhere for people to park. Coming in though, hit with stairs and our foyer, which is pretty spacious, and super, super tall ceilings in your entrance. At $328,990, this is honestly a steal of a house. Oh, because we get a study with these 4 bedrooms. So we're not just getting 4 bedrooms, but we're also getting a study that can honestly be an office or a library or both, because it is literally huge. So this can be office / library. This could be a media room. Oh yeah, you could do a lot with this. And then this floor plan is actually gonna give you 2 down. So what that means is we've got first full bath here on our first level. Got some natural light happening there. Y'all already know what I'm gonna say because the tile isn't taken up, but that's to be expected with Lennar, specifically, especially. They are an affordable builder. And so what that means is they are literally nickel and diming all of this so they can give you the most square footage at the best price. And it is up to you to come in and turn this house into a home. Okay, I'm not mad at this though. What I do like is how spacious their rooms are. And I feel like that is just a trend with Lennar. But I also like how they're doing this grid pattern in their closets. This is a much better utilization of closet space, in my opinion. Now, before we go upstairs, let's take a look at what we've got going on down here. Off to our right, looks like we've got, under stair storage, which means we get a little bit more space. Love that. And we've got our garage. It's gonna give you your standard 2-car garage, but it looks like we also have a little bit of a lip here. So you've got a little bit of extra space to store some items up there. Laundry room. Okay. Decent size, but what is the real winner is that it is connected. So you guys already know what's going on over there. We're gonna get to that in a second. But let's finish our downstairs tour of our living room and kitchen. Okay, before we go into this though, I always like to say, if you like open concept and open concept is the thing that you really are going for, then a floor plan like this is perfect. If you like the open concept, but you want more of a divide, you want a little bit of separation, but you still want to have access to everything. This floor plan is going to do that. So, living room here. We've got a wall full of windows, plus we've got natural light coming in from our door. Kitchen, super spacious. Your island is actually really huge on all of these homes for Lennar, but on the Somerset, I actually do love the layout of it. You have enough space here to do about 4 or 5 bar stools, and they can tuck in because that is a really deep lip underneath. And then of course, we've got a ton of countertop space. Not counting our island, we just have a lot of countertop space happening over here. Frigidaire appliance package. Single sink. I'm so sorry for my two sink lovers, my double sink lovers. I apologize, but the single sink is really taking over and having its moment. And then of course, dining room over there, which we'll get over there in a second. But don't want to skip out on the pantry because this is going to give you a ton of space for your Costco and Sam's Club hauls. Honestly, the only thing that could have made this better is more windows, but it really isn't necessary. And this is a good way for you to have a lot of art and decor in your dining room setup. So I'm really not mad at that. But dining room, which is covered with a ton of natural light. Patio space. Okay. Okay. Oh, look at the yard on this one. Dude, this yard is insane. What I love about the fact that Artavia has done too, this is a really spacious yard. But even if you had a smaller yard, it wouldn't be an issue because your entire backyard space is yours. There are no utility easements in it. You don't have to worry about hitting an electrical line or a gas line. All of that stuff is ran through the front. So if you want to build out a pool on a small lot, you can do that. If you want to extend out your patio space all the way, you can do that. You're not going to have those issues out here in this community because of how they set this community up before they even started building their houses. So that's just a cool little fun fact. But showing you guys that back patio, love when it's tucked in because you actually have a lot of protection from the elements, but you still get that feel of being outside. So that is really nice. Okay, primary. This is spacious. This is spacious enough for you to definitely have a king bed, a dresser, if you're gonna go that route. Maybe one chair and a small table, but definitely not enough for like a sitting area, like a full-on sitting area. Now for bathroom. Oh, okay, spacious. We actually do have a ton of space in here. When I say space, I'm also looking at like the walkway space is the primary one. So you're not gonna have issues with bumping into people on a narrow pathway. Here in your primary, you have dual vanities here. And we've got a good amount of countertop space. Plus, okay, drawers. We got a good amount of space in there. Oh, shower. The other big plus for this floor plan though, is how much space is separate from your toilet from your shower. So you should be fine showering and using the restroom at the same time because there is enough space, and I'm pretty sure we have an exhaust in there. Tell them to turn the exhaust on when you're in the shower. So between the exhaust and the steam, we should be good. But getting into our shower, this is actually really huge. This is a really large shower. Personally, I gotta do it. I gotta do it for y'all. Because I feel like I haven't done it in so long. Yeah, like, come on, y'all. Come. Okay, yeah, this is a good amount of space. But I don't know if you guys have seen like the TikToks or on Facebook, everyone is talking about bringing the glass, I'll put a picture in here, but like the little glass blocks back. I feel that would eat. I feel like that would eat right here. I think that would actually be the perfect spot to bring that back in on this house. But moving into our closet, okay. This is spacious. The Somerset is a solid floor plan, y'all. Oh. And then of course, got our laundry room connection. So you can walk straight through your closet to the front door. Now, let's take a look at our upstairs. Game room when we first come up. I like that it's enclosed, so you'll get a little bit more privacy. Oh, storage here. Good amount of storage too. So VHS collections, DVD collections. Do people still have those? Do people still have those? We have cassettes and vinyls, and I do have a friend who collects VHSs. So that's why I say that. But you've got enough storage there to store whatever you're collecting. Okay, secondary half bath. So your guests don't have to use the upstairs bathroom here. Here. More storage. So that must be linen closet for the bathrooms and for the bedroom. So for sheets, towels, things like that. And then bedroom 3, which gives us a ton of space here. Once again, we've got that grid in our closet, that little grid system. That's what I'm calling it, y'all. I don't know what his mama calls it, but that's what I'm calling it. And then Jack and Jill bath. Okay. I'm never mad at a Jack and Jill bath. I just wish they could make them a little bit more spacious. And bedroom 4. All of these rooms were huge. They're like, not a single room was small or like too small or too tiny. This one is a straight across rod. So I guess we lost on that one, but still not bad because we've got good closet space. Now that we've seen the house, let's talk about community amenities. Starting off strong with our amenities, Artavia is going to give you quite a few different options. You're going to have their 5-acre lake. That's going to allow you to do a lot of paddleboarding, a lot of kayaking. They're also going to have their amenity community center that's off of there too, near the lake. That's going to have your event hall, so you can rent that out and use that for any events that you want to host. You're also going to have your 24/7 fitness center there as well. And you're going to have their, I think it's like palette, it's not palette, but whatever the name is, you're gonna have the cafe there. And that right now is open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But as they build more houses, as more people move in, I do believe that they are going to increase the hours. But right now, they just kind of do it to the scale of how many people are in the community. HOA fees on this one are gonna run you about $1,400, which for a master plan community is fairly standard. So that is about what you're roughly going to pay for most master plan communities that are being built around the Houston area. However, that tax rate is going to be a little bit lower, and it is going to put you at about 2.93. So right now we tend to see a lot of 3.06, 3.14. So being under 3 for a community of this scale, that's a win. Now for my parent or my soon to be parent, you are going to be zoned to Conroe ISD. I have resources down below. Definitely utilize them to check to see if this is a school district that you are comfortable with your child being in and that you want them to move to. But I will say this, Conroe ISD is currently one of the fastest growing school districts out of all of our districts. And I distinctly remember when Katy was doing the same movement in the same game. Now, the price point to get into Katy is up. It has been up for a while. So I'm just saying, don't let Conroe be the next one that you missed out on. For my out-of-towners, I know y'all keep hearing me say, Conroe, 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 Conroe. And you're like, girl, where is that? Where are we at? So I'm gonna tell you guys, and this may help, it probably won't, but we are about 15 to 20 minutes from the Woodlands. So if you wanted to be close-ish to the Woodlands, but you don't want to pay Woodland prices, this is a great area to consider because you're right off of 99. I said right off of 99 and I meant right off of 242, but you're only like 5 or 8 minutes away from 99, so it's not too bad. But you are going to be relatively close to 99, rephrasing that. And that is actually going to give you quick access to 45 and 59. 59 is going to give you access to Atascocita, Humboldt, Kingwood, Porter, New Katy, all of those areas, which also means that you're only about 10 minutes away from Valley Ranch, which is going to be a huge shopping center facility that is going to give you Target, Kroger's, not the normal Kroger's, the fancy Kroger's, the Kroger Marketplace. You're also going to have Home Goods, Marshalls, Ross, basically the trifecta of running your wallet dry. Okay, that's all gonna be in there, as well as a few other stores like Bath and Body Works, Victoria's Secrets. I'll link the website down below so you can kind of see who's occupying the spaces. Now, if you're a jet setter and you like to travel, you're only about 30 minutes from IAH, but don't ask me about the drive to Hobby. And since it is an international airport, that's not too bad of a drive. You're about 40 to, I will say 50 minutes, depending on how much traffic is on 59 at the time. But you're only about 40 to 50 minutes from downtown. So if you ever want to catch a Rockets game, if you want to see the Texans, if you want to catch any concert or event that's happening in the city, that's going to be about the drive. Good thing is most of those events are happening outside of rush hour, but if you are a city goer, probably shouldn't be looking this far out. Now, I will say Conroe is an amazing community and it has seen a ton of year-over-year growth. So getting in on a community like this is definitely great for long-term appreciation, not for short-term appreciation though, because we still have a lot of construction that is happening in this community specifically and also the communities around it. But if you're looking to buy and hold or you're looking to find your forever home, this is a community that I would consider. Now, going into my spiel, if you guys have questions, if you have comments, or if you just want to ask me literally anything about buying in Houston right now or about this home in particular, you guys have my phone number. You can always give me a call or send me a text. But if right now is not the time for you to give me that call, then go ahead and download that free buyer's guide. That's going to give you a lot of information about the home buying process out here in Texas, give you a little bit of the terminology and just some of the things that you really need to know to make sure that you are making a smart decision and also a well-educated decision. And I forgot to mention this at the beginning, but you can actually get this house or a house just like this with no down payment, no PMI. Depending on where you buy, you can also get it with a $5,000 grant. But if you want more information on that and how to qualify for a program like that, give me a call or send me a text because that is not going to be in the buyer's guide. But I am curious, what did you guys think about this floor plan from Lennar? Is this one that you'd like to see, or what would you change about it if you could? Make sure to leave that comment down below and I will catch you guys on the next tour.